In this video, we're going to be constructing a bar graph. Now, a bar graph is similar to a histogram, except that the bars can either be horizontal or vertical, and the labels of the bars are not necessarily numbers. Our bars also don't touch. So for example, the labels of the bars can be months of a year, or names of cities, or types of vehicles. So here in our example, it says construct a bar graph for the data. What can you conclude? So this is coming from a Walmart Stores Inc. So in the year 2008, there were 7,720 stores. In 2009, there were 8,416. In 2010, there were 8,970. In 2011, there was 10,130. In 2012, there was 10,773. And in 2013, there was 10,942. So we're going to go ahead and start off to create our bar graph by drawing a vertical axis to represent the number of stores and a horizontal axis to represent the year. So it's going to look something like this. Now, because our years are not starting at 0 or the beginning of time, we're going to need to put a break in. So we've got our break in there, and then we can start counting. 2008, 2009, 2010, 2011, and if we need to make room, we just make our graphs a little bit longer, and that's okay. Sometimes that happens. Make it a little bit longer. So we have 2012, 2013. We're also not starting at 0. So here we have a minimum of 7,720 and a maximum of almost 11,000. So if we count by twos, we should be able to fit everything in there and get a good representation of what this looks like. So we can count 2,000, 4,000, 6,000, 8,000, 10,000, and 12,000. And now we're going to create our bars. So for 2008, there's 7,720 stores. So that's close to 8,000, but not quite at 8,000. So we're going to go ahead and draw our bar just under 8,000. We can shade that in. And then for 2009, we have 8,416. So it's kind of just above 8,000, but not quite to 9 yet. So it might look something like this. And don't forget to put the space in between your bars. For 2010, there was 8,970. So it's almost 9,000. So almost exactly between 8 and 10,000. For 2011, there was 10,130, so just barely over 10,000. For 2012, there was 10,773, so not quite to 11, so just a little bit higher than where we were just at. And then for 2013, we had 10,942, so almost 11, which means almost at the halfway mark, but not quite, just a little bit above our 2012. And you want to try to make the bars as even as you can width-wise. Sometimes it can be a little bit harder when you're making it by hand, but as even as you can. And so from here, from the graph, you can see that the number of stores has steadily increased from 2008 to 2013.